All right. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nate, the president of the New York Sokudo Empire chapter and founder of Sokudo Empire. We're here with one of our members, Bodega.
Hi.
Bodega is a tech at a local Subaru. Um, Tell us how long you've been doing that.
Overall in my career, I have 3, 4 years of experience, but I've been at my dealership now for about a year and a half. I got hired last year in May. Yeah, so about a year and a half now.
Okay. Now, for the most part, what I've always noticed is that you have a distinctive um, love for Subaru and the Subaru platform. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to have a conversation with you today. What was the point where you realized that Subarus were the brand or car that you just knew that that was it for you?
Um, I would say very early on, maybe around '08 or not or '09, but maybe between '08 and 2010 era. Shortly after rally driver Colin McRae passed, watching TV, kind of flipping through like Spike or any other channel that just happened to be on, and sees just a gold Impreza just flying dirt tracks, like it. At the time, being young and not fully understanding cars, it kind of felt like it was just magic seeing them. And then growing up and eventually that becoming my first car, it just kind of made everything fall in more fall into more of a set place where it's like, this is my forever home.
Hmm.
I will forever love boxer engines. I will forever love everything that we not really put out, but in terms of just what the boxer platform can actually do and uphold
Hmm.
without all the headaches of the memes and everything.
Gotcha.
Like when you fully understand how to build and or tune in a sense, it's, I don't want to say untouchable because that's not the right word, but
Hmm.
it's really like a thing of beauty. It
Gotcha.
really is.
So now, what I can say I've noticed is here in the 845 or Hudson Valley, um, Subarus are one of the more popular platforms, specifically the WRX. Um, Now, what becomes the caveat to modding them, it doesn't seem like a lot of people think outside the box. Like a lot of people kind of stick to um, similar modifications when it comes to it. There aren't a lot of people that kind of do engine work. It's just kind of like, hey, let me do what someone else is doing. What's your take on the lack of creativity when it comes to modifying such a great platform?
Um, it is in a sense very copy and paste, but what I think is still kind of special behind it is that somebody's STI and or WRX that's somehow built and or tuned the same still perform different.
Hmm.
A lot of people will say, "Oh, it's the driver," or it's probably how it was before, or I don't think that truly matters. I mean, it kind of will fall onto the driver to maintain and handle the vehicle, but it's not the driver who put the car together. It's that passionate emotion,
Hmm.
so to say, that helped put that car to where the person wanted it to be, not more so the person just waking up and just saying, "Hey, let's go make this car 700 horsepower." Kind of takes a lot to even tinker with some of the box engines, like, but it's not the person that does it; it's the emotion behind it.
Gotcha. Now, what I always found interesting when it comes to Subaru is just the history in the rally side of things. Um, I know, like you had mentioned earlier, just seeing the car flying over there, like those videos definitely are captivating. Is that something that you're a big fan of? Or is just kind of a casual thing for you?
Um, When I was younger, I would definitely say I was a bigger fan because it was a little bit more accessible in the terms of I had a lot more free time to utilize. I mean, now I can obviously utilize YouTube or whatever, but when videos come on and it's even past, present, or a concept for future designs or anything, like it's still a very captivating thought to me because I still enjoy it. I still, whether it's Subaru or another car, I just enjoy the aspect of, instead of drag racing, it's like, hey, throw some corners in, throw dirt, throw gravel, see which car can handle better. Some are front wheel drive, some rear wheel, and then I still say the king of all wheel drive, which is Subaru.
Yeah, yeah. Now, if you had the opportunity to pick any Subaru, current, past, um, what would be the Subaru that you would pick?
Um, Unrealistically, I would say, as I'm very well say, it's the 97 Impreza WRX STI, otherwise known as the 22B. I think it's 97 or it's 98. It's one of those two. Either way, 22B would be my most unrealistic, considering that the starting price on them at auction is about 150K.
Gotcha.
But realistically, I would say I would keep it simple. Maybe a bug eye. I prefer the bug eye over the blob eye. That's gonna toss a lot of heads, but I like the bug eye. If not the bug eye, then let's honor Colin McRae and everybody get a Hawkeye. Let me get an '06 Impreza WRX STI.
Gotcha.
And I want it in gold because that's why.
Yeah.
With the big no fear sign on the side of it. And as everybody on this side knows, I need several Nas stickers. Still searching for that sponsorship though.
Listen, so now it's funny because I know at one point the one Subaru that I found myself being a fan of was always the wagon, mostly just because the windows didn't have a frame. I don't know what it was, but just seeing a car where the windows don't have a frame to it, I was like, oh, it's cool as shit.
It's awesome until you realize that you can't put rain guards on unless you drill into the body, which I still refuse to do, and that's why my Subaru does not have rain guards.
Got you. Now, I know a couple weeks ago, Subaru announced that they would be bringing out a new edition for the 2026 BRZ and WRX, the yellow series.
Okay.
What do you think about that, especially since it seems as if they're showing homage to that yellow that you mentioned before, where now there'll be the 2026 WRX and BRZ in that yellow color?
So, as far as specs or anything go like that, I can't say much because I haven't had the opportunity to receive one at my area. In terms of keeping the tradition alive, I think Subaru should go all out and make the BRZ all-wheel drive. I understand that it's a very, very fun rear-wheel drive car. Holds not a ton of power, but holds an ample amount of power that's well needed. Small, shifty, kind of like you could call it a quote-unquote modern-day Miata. But I think we need more out-of-the-box colors, and whether it's paying homage to previous designs or just something new. Like, honestly, we haven't had a more captivating color since either I believe it's the canary yellow EDM bug eye and the World Rally Blue. I mean, we're destined to have at least something new come out. So I think this is a good step. This will probably turn a lot of heads and make a couple people join the flat four side.
So I do know one of the pieces that they did announce with the announcement of both in the yellow series is that both of them will be exclusively manual transmissions. Now, where do you stand with the manual versus auto side of things, which is weird because in the car side of things, people tend to make it a thing.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Drive whatever you drive, whether you know how to drive manual and you would prefer to drive automatic just because it's easier, or whether you know automatic and want to learn manual. Just drive whatever you're gonna drive, call it a day, and it's not their car, it's yours.
100%. I think being in the car scene, it's one of those things where I've never seen another space where people are so comfortable sharing their opinions on something they don't fucking know. Like it's definitely weird where someone will go online or in person, they'll comment and complain or disagree with a decision
Yep.
that you've made, when it's like they ain't put a dime in it. It's not a group project. So I can definitely understand where you're coming from. I know for me personally, yes, I know how to drive manual, but as a daily, I'm not interested in doing the, you know what I mean? Like
1 2 1 2 1
yeah,
2.
like it's not one of those things that I want to be a part of. So later, guys. Other than that, is there anything that you would want to see Subaru discontinue or bring back in the next coming lineup?
I say we remove the Ascent, somehow bring back the Tribeca,
Mm-hmm.
stop using Ford's transmission in the Ascent,
Mm-hmm.
or Ford ideaed transmission, and don't give up on the legacy, please. Please bring it back eventually, because
Gotcha.
it's very important to me.
Gotcha. Now you're working on your legacy, right?
Yes.
All right. So how's that coming along?
Went a lot farther than I honestly needed to, but now that I am this far, it kind of definitely boosted my self-confidence in utilizing what I somewhat know and turning that into, hey, now you fully understand what you're doing. Car 99 Legacy GT has been basically out of commission for 2 years now. Prior to going out, overheating issue, for the love of God, no leaks in radiator or anything, couldn't burp the system, just riding on hot for months and months, and then one day it just didn't turn back on. So replaced thermostats, replaced everything, timing belt, and took it for a test drive, and after the test drive, car never turned back on.
Gotcha. So I know you've been working on it yourself. Pull the engine, right?
Yeah.
What advice would you give to anyone who may be hesitant to start such a project? I know you had your hesitations at first.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you rolled up your sleeves and decided you were going to go fully committed. What advice could you give to anyone out there who may have been facing something similar and give them that push to go ahead and give it a try?
Don't let others try to control how you want to work. Like, it's not their car, it's not their work, it's yours. So if you're doing something like that, you would obviously have to be doing it for a reason. Definitely take your time, understand what you're doing. If you have to look it up, if you have to take pictures, take videos of yourself doing it before anything to help you in the process, it's okay to do that. You don't have to macho man everything. I have my fair share of moments in taking my own engine out because it's my first one that I've either broke things, sheared things, or severely messed certain things up that would eventually, will have to be replaced. So take your time, make sure that you do things the proper way, get as much information as you can. I utilize YouTube, forums, Reddit. I have several books at home on either specific topics or just the full repairs in general. Speak with the dealers, see if they can point you in the right direction. Like, don't let nobody discourage you from doing what you feel like you have to do or what you want to do. Nobody should have a say-so in that.
Copy. That's definitely great advice. Where can people find you online?
You can follow me on Instagram at TradeorWhore. You can follow the Subaru page. Most updates on Subi Dooby Ruby. And main page, Bodega GT 2.5.
All right, Bodega, I appreciate you sitting with me. Definitely wish you all the best with the legacy. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.